fast out long. Yeah, Enazan, and Nico's going to turn quickly, find a single. HooXi helps. Nico runs out of ammo, but that's when HooXi comes in to mop up these eeks.
Let's go, HooXi.
Yeah.
Holding down the pit side.
Sure.
A fan favorite in the making.
That smoke is not ideal from G2. Meant to land, bounce off the wall and land in the door, but don't worry, HooXi's got it on lock with this bomb at his feet. No one's helping him though. Doesn't need no help. HooXi's got it on lock, 3 kills. Huh? HooXi's got the shadow advantage. This is big. I mean, without util, if they dry walk this, it's a free kill for the first. Past that point, we'll see. There's the shadow. Oh, finds a bit soon. He still gets the kill.
King.
He doesn't need to see his opponents. Backs out, drops a molly. They are in the doors, though. He goes back for more. That's a bit hungry for HooXi. From Hunter was perfect to get them back in. HooXi even got a smoke spam kill through the long smoke here. HooXi plays far away, plays deep in the pit. Nico far away. He's gonna flash HooXi into T-Spawn.
No,
Watch this.
As if. Hang on a moment. Oh, they're bringing out the big guns!
Yeah.
They've deployed their secret weapon. HooXi running through the long doors with a flash from Nico to set him up.
Go for the boost. My God, is this gonna work? Oh, that's so creepy, crazy, cruelly. Out through long they go.
Sick boost, guys. HooXi's been waiting here the whole damn time. Oh, he's trying to get more. Trying to really milk this.
Oh.
But he ends up covered in milk. Wishful thinking that you would get into B there.
Get him. Yeah, revenge is sweet. So sweet. Double orb? No.
They have split up quite a lot, really. And now feeding HooXi over in middle. Monacy's gonna deal with the last man.
Up top mid, playing too confident, and you know, losing even to ecos, for example. These are nice, tight, clean rounds.
Through the short side. Looking for a way back in, spotted by the site player. Hunter doing damage. Exit sat on a nade right now. Might lob that in. It's only going to tickle Hunter, but it all helps in the long run. Oh, the swing from long sees HooXi step up and find that 12th for G2.
Good save by the captain. Doesn't let him get hung out to dry there, and they double face to close it. What an eco win, dude. The Deegs, the Tech 9s, they come back in firing. And that cap to long splits perfect. I mean, that's what happens when G2 gets that much control, right? They were given way too much real estate to have problems splitting there. We never saw a split like and close the map. The first of the series, the pick of MIBR, and it's in the pocket of G2. What a strong start. They try and pick them out the sky. Bomb loose hit. HooXi running amok, mate. He is all the way through Temple, but Henny is just firing off. HooXi with a Glock. Takes down the AWP.
My captain, oh captain. Fake flash in main is nice. HooXi is blind, 10 health. Oh, HooXi, they know about him now. Luckily enough, his teammates win this fight over at Temple, and that really was the swing engagement. Next man dead into the firing line, and HooXi just playing with his food in main. That was really nice on the little 1v1 he was having.
Yeah, you know how close MIBR are. They are not going to be ready for this peak, and you're likely going to walk around this corner.
The peak scares me somewhat, because like if they do...
Oh, he saw it. He saw the quick switch. HooXi knows they're close.
He's saying, flash me in. JKS is getting a flash out. HooXi!
Lovely.
There it is! The lineup at the bottom of ramp, and HooXi has dealt with them both. There's the entry from Nico.
And a massive mistake by MIBR. Even the tiniest of details can lose you a round. Never quick switch.
Nico's been swung on, and so now HooXi does have to win this with the spam. That's not the defuser. He needs one more bullet, and he's going to get it. HooXi with the 1v2.
Unironically winning this game for G2, right? That double on ramp won them the previous round. Now he's clutching out rounds on his own. It's all HooXi, baby. Get with the times. What a round, dude. It looked like he hadn't realized as well. Maybe someone commed it. He got that first kill through smoke. It wasn't the diffuser. And then maybe someone just told him to go through. Screw it. You got nothing to lose. And rightly so, he goes in. Last second saves the day. And this is what I mean. This could have been a 10-5 half if that double kill didn't come in on ramp.
Yeah.
But now, proven flashes in front of main as well. Damage done through this gap in the smoke. HooXi fires off, and JKS even found Jota in main. My God, these taps are coming through for G2, and there's nothing MIBR can do about it. the accidental gap that gave a lot of room to G2, and now MIBR may have red, but they're soon to be dead.
m0NESY dead, but HooXi and Nico in position to keep that one under control. And with a pistol round now under their belts, G2, they could very well run away with this in the second half. Yeah. As long as they stick the landing on these conversions, that's going to do a lot of the legwork for them.
You know, we've been doing a bit of trolling, as we do, and you know, I wanna say it does seem like HooXi's shaken off a lot of the ring rust that first tournament had back at Blast. You know,
only the one from the donut player. HooXi retrieving this A1S, coming in with a backstab through mid. They're not accounting for it. They're not ready for it, and so HooXi might have saved the day here. Bia Eda Enazan versus Neek. With 23 rounds into a game, they have 5. You know, that's crazy.
God. That smoke bugged, it didn't put out the volley.
That is playing this on hard mode.
Top of the server, or second in the server, rather, very quickly in this CT side. And, you know, early the cave rounds weren't doing a lot. He was getting spammed, he's getting pushed down low. Ever since that clutch on the A site, he has been getting a lot more value out of this. And fake out again, it's drawn a lot of players over. HooXi's still in the site that they run the smoke, and there's no one even there to trade. This is so stifled.
Man, lovely from Mr. Savage, and now just exit left to be in a 4v1. He's running all the way back to somewhere, but hell, man, it's very unlikely here, isn't it? He's being held by HooXi from ledge. Can he get the kill to end it all? Spotting him now, he knows where he is. Ooh, it's a drawn-out fight, but there we go. G2 with a 2-0 to open up Group B for them in the Pro League. It's a nice start, it's a good look, and some promising signs of things to come.
Build his shelter at the very back. They know exactly where he is, and I thought the MAC-10 will make light work of him there, but it's actually Hunter. He'd actually have to just drop the smoke, try and buy time, delay them as much as possible. They get their first 2 opening kills. There it is, HooXi finding Faven, and it's Hunter. Nice whatsoever. They're able to take him down quick as you like. He able to get off like 3 or 4 shots before he was dropped, but Nico at least giving the man advantage. They could afford to lose one at least, but he was blind. You can see that.
Yeah, it looked like Crimbo had the crosshair locked before the flash had popped, so maybe just a bit of a mistiming there from the push of G2, but still a very good round from Big. This is early.
Free fire towards JKS, frustrating.
HooXi's been spotted. Oh, no, he hasn't.
He's got the kill though at least.
Definitely needed that one. A scrappy spray. He will get it and get away, but 8 points of health here. It's up to the rest of G2 now. 5 seconds. Crimbo needs to get a move on. He's been caught in transition. He has still plenty of HP. Pivots back in time, but HooXi, he's got the opener. The bomb's now loose, and Sirison can be a menace with...
Keto didn't actually give the call that this is a clear bomb site. Get over towards B. There was one player waiting for them. He'll be throwing his teammates in. The smokes will be deployed momentarily. Here they come, and Crimbo having to defend, and this is looking problematic. Very good flashbangs though, and Crimbo will be dropped. Perfect entry towards the B bomb site. Couldn't ask for better here. Gets his second and maybe third kill. The MP9 that denies it, but still the hunt is on. And HooXi, it's a scrappy one, but it'll absolutely count, and that's going to be the A bomb site completely wide open at this. Nades over. HooXi blind. He's at the front of the pack, of course, with the pistol, and here comes the first interaction. They'll fully commit here, and it's actually HooXi opening things up with the Tech-9. Into him for the double, potentially. Nico will beat him to the punch with the HE grenade, and here comes the response.
I think they're the ones who now have to go for a force buy option.
Sometimes having the Tech-9 at the front, the run and gun potential, Chad, can be absolutely everything. You feel a bit looser, a bit freer, and great grenade from Nico as well. It is going to be a force and response. MP9 completely destroyed at the very start there. Keto down to 2 points of health, and HooXi, he's not slowing down for anything. He's at the front of the pack every single time, throwing himself into towards the Lion's Den, and that's great work. MAC-10 farming some cash. And remember, this is the force buy as well. They've got the first whimper slightly here as we have got MP9s and just the USP towards middle. I say just, quite a lot of damage.
Here he is again!
He's done it, Chad. This is what he needs. This is the recipe right here.
The pep and the step.
And finally, back online with the rifles, the AWP for Sirison, and here's HooXi once more just jumping around the corner, Chad, like a gazelle.
Here's the A bomb site. They're going to run into this stack again. HooXi and m0NESY both locked and loaded, and HooXi is going to deny Sirison here. This is just going to peter out if Big aren't careful. Nico's turn, and everything falls apart.
That's real nice here. G2 hitting absolutely every shot required. Nico falling back at the low HP as well, positioned himself in a headshot-only position, delivered one himself, and it's a clean sweep. Great work from HooXi there. The double kill does come through eventually. And with the 5-7 as well, Chad, you'd love to see those kills. And it's such a huge round with knock-on effects beyond belief. It's a full reset for Big here. 12-5 to the name, sure, but This is forced by territory. They've only got $1,400 per player. Might as well go all in.
We have to discuss the disparity on the scoreboard right now, and I'm sure that will change here. But Nico is at the top with 17. The next closest is JKS with 9. So you can see just how much work Nico was to the bathroom, I believe.
It happens. You can get caught short sometimes.
Okay, can we just check in with Keto here? The paper in there. The last time.
That's the least of my concerns in that place. Like when you go to one at a festival.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's where people go to die, I think. HooXi just got a 3K.
Love to see it.
We didn't even celebrate it.
We should have. We've done him a disservice there. You're right.
But look at Twitch chat. Let me bring it up. Let me see what they're saying.
They'll be excited for it.
They're going to love it.
They'll be a little bit behind, so you might be waiting a slight bit. But you're fine. I'll take over.
Here it comes. There we go. 3 kills. Yeah, they're spamming it. They're loving it.
They're loving it. AK-47 brought over. HooXi, though.
Just don't die. Just don't die.
Bro, yeah, chill.
Just don't die.
That will do. Hunter can pick up the pieces here. And is he ever? That's a real nice sequence from him. HooXi will get the job done. And it's going to be 14-8. You're dead on the headshot position. You actually crouch to the left a bit. Good for 1 kill. Difficult to multiple frags here, but we'll see what HooXi can make of it. Oh, God, now don't get caught repositioning again. Flashbang comes out. He'll swing off it. Looks like you get at least a couple here. Good job on the first, and Hunter backs him up. This is much better.
Good night for Big as far as regulation goes. Must have been looking at his radar there. He must have been looking at his radar there.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, you're right. And luckily they only had Glocks, I suppose.
Sure.
Not a big deal.
Bomb. Worst possible position. Favorite has to jump up on the boxes. Wants to save this AWP. Might get the opportunity to do so. They're running him down. The flash is good. 5, 4. Doesn't go down after time. So that's an unfortunate favor right there. And HooXi gets the final kill.
To deliver all the goods here. JKS does significant damage. Only good for 1 kill, though. Monacy, though, stepping up, hitting the vital shots, and HooXi to close the round down. So,
oh, the flash is good. They've got the killer generator. Nico's got another here. Just one more to find it. Sirison with the scout. The low HP. He can't get it done. HooXi and Nico, they're going to get on the defuse. We're going to overtime again. Mirage was a barn burner. Vertigo too.
And the ESL Pro League, we find ourselves at yet another exciting crescendo here, Chad. We didn't think 1 overtime would be enough. We've doubled down, and we're doing it all over again here. Catches them, trying to rotate in towards the elevators, assuming it'd be clear. Here comes a flashbang as well. Doesn't catch Tabson. Oh, that one certainly does, though. Somehow they're back in the round. It's HooXi with a great headshot. Bomb actually dropped on the A bomb side. What was a 5-on-3 is now a 3-on-2 in their favor. And he spotted him. It is going to be a 2-on-2. And 15 seconds remain. Can they get that plant down, Chad?
Oh, he's going to try and sit it here. No, he fakes it out. The nade comes through. Balls it down. HooXi with the nade.
Let's go.
The holy hand grenade from HooXi. Saves the day. You got to love to see it.
Wow, I can't believe it. The fact it was such a clean and concise round there from Big. A 5-on-3. You think they're done. I was like, even saying to you, this is the perfect backstab. They're going towards elevators, the pincer maneuver. You love to see it. It's by the book. It's looking fantastic.
Look at this
owns them at the start. Look how much room he garners. But it's JKS. He can't believe his luck, Chad. He rotates into 2, and the round starts to fall apart. The flashbang.
One away.
And there, that HE grenade towards the bomb side. No plant coming through, and G2 steal the round back.
The trade. They should be able to get into the site here, Henry. They just have to deal with Tabson, and they will. There's an opportunity as they swing it through the smoke. What is that for Crimbo?
Okay, then. HooXi with the double. Well, luckily for them, there is an AWP in the mix as well. They might not have the information. These players are both desperately low. Time ticking away, though, and JKS probably needs to strike before the bomb is touched here. Low HP on the diffuser, but he can't find it. He takes down the diffuser, that cancels it. Can he spray again?
HooXi!
Yes, he absolutely can. HooXi with the quad kill. Tie things up at 17-17. A round where they took a deficit to kick things off. Hunter dropped, and they limped in towards the side, but it looked like they had no chance in the retake. And he delivers 2 kills towards Shaw, 2 on the defuse as well. HooXi rises above the rest. That is a fantastic sequence of events from him.
Celebrations around Denmark tonight. They're going to be out there. They're going to be loving this. Toasting HooXi in the honor, because that right now is the round that he has had of the tournament so far. Stepping up when the team needs it. We know that through the flames, it's just going to be dancing out the window here, not clearing his corners, and should be dead
Still
to Crimbo.
Gets a kill.
Yeah, it's JKS who went down.
Them off here. They have 3 players ready and waiting. The battle commences. Nico, HooXi find all the kills required. 3 versus 2. It's the FAMAS on the retake. Crimbo comes it in true style. Nico posting 36 kills, and one of the most beautiful sequences we've seen all tournament, down to 30 points of health. The double tap comes in, and it's 2-0 to G2. towards Banana, perhaps, and indeed, HooXi forcing the issue. Lovely play here, segregating the teams towards a long position. Can't get the double kill, but the nade follow-up will give them the man advantage here. Chad is going to be fragged. It's down to HooXi now. Pressure on his side as he faces from the new boxes. Needs to find at least one kill here. Stay alive. Wait for the backup. Just delay them. And Nico now starting to punish through the smoke. Should be a foregone conclusion here, I would say. Nico to close things out. It's the USP out, but it's the tech damage.
Hunter's not accounted for. No, he is accounted for.
Not the best weapon for the job, even if he wasn't. Maybe he gets one kill there, but HooXi, I like that a lot. Thinking on his feet.
And they know there's two there.
Yeah.
Now FTW, but still having to find a kill. Nico on the balcony in a very, very exposed position here, and he gets spotted from sight. Takes down Dosse. This is Dodo in a one-on-one against HooXi here. He's up, he's over. It's been communicated, and HooXi's going to get the clutch. The defuse will be coming with that. He's going to grab the ult for now, but that's G2 back in winning ways.
At the apartments as well. Hunter needs at least a kill here. And oh my god, where's the communication? What's happened? DS is come on spraying towards the bomb site. It's all starting to fall apart here for them, but back to a 2-on-2. Arrows a ton of cash unless you absolutely win that round. Oh, what towards Nico? That was a 5-on-4, bear in mind as well. I love the boost there coming in from Hunter. Manages to take the aggro away, and HooXi with the 5-7 just mowing them down. Great.
Oh, and this one's petering out.
Yeah, I think you might be right. This is looking much cleaner from G2. A setup where you're actually ready.
Able to clean up this half now, go 11-4.
They would have been in a dire straits if they had lost that round. They would have been in an awful position, a woeful one, because that was their full investment. Efficient chat, but can they find the all-important kills? JKS opens things up. To TS, though, he's been given so much time. He will be shut down eventually, and they swarm the bomb side.
Lined up from JKS. There's a molly towards the new box available here as well. It's going to have to be an extinguish, and there it is. So behind the smoke, they'll deal with one, but will they expect the second player of Diaz here? He can be the hero of this round, but HooXi.
Good job.
Mop and bucket out, cleans up the site single-handedly.
The smoke going down. There is no kits available, but here comes the defuse regardless. HooXi spraying them down would actually deny the defuse here, but things getting a little bit problematic. I think it would ever give you a P90 though. I think a Galil would come out first. I don't know.
Might not get any work here, the P90, as it's HooXi, the specialist on the MAC-10.
Save the dual elites, that's all they'll save with the armor of Sidodo, but $3,000 per player. Pushing down the B ramp here, Nico making light work of them. Not really much to report here. A kill was found, but that's about it.
I did have some people reach out, Henry.
What have we
got quite a few people getting involved in some of the conversation.
They'll be just pushing through the bombardment of utility, and HooXi with a lovely double kill there towards middle. That's about as good as it gets, Chad.
And that is the perfect T-side mid-take. Look at all the util, the donut smoke, the top mid-smoke. Another one for HooXi on Stadodo. This is a big round from the in-game leader.
Got Mirage smoking window from 5 or 6 different spawns. Ancient, same thing. Vertigo, you can do it as well. It's surprising. I never thought the game would get to that point where you can actually learn smokes from specific spawns. Like
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
There was even like Buster was even doing some on Dust too to like land long corner smoke.
The boost is actually looking pretty decent. He won't find a frag for it, but maybe his teammates will. Significant damage found, and yes, JKS does go down. Bomb DTs have actually opted for a passive donut hold. Whereas Dosse, more of an aggressive stance towards the cave here.
Needs both.
It's nothing. Does some damage, to be fair to him, but yeah, ultimately.
Clear this, and I don't think Monacy's ready for this position either. That smoke is much better.
They have no idea he's there. Oh, okay, well done. From G2 could spell absolute disaster. That steadies things out, and that confirms the round at least. So there it is. A little bit dicey, for sure, but they win the round. It doesn't, we have got some cave attack going on there.
Okay, well, JKS there with the Julies gets stuck in very early. Goes 1 for 1, but HooXi's there to bring things in the favor. Monacy with a crispy click. The bomb will be getting planted towards B, mind you, so that's a victory in itself.
I'm a little bit worried about this one again, Chad.
We always seem to be worried about G2, don't we? But HooXi on the dual Berettas.
Way because you really need to get back into it, and they seem to agree. They've got the Galils, MAC-10s. I haven't seen multiple kills of the dual elites yet, Chad. It's always one and done.
Well, everybody... I thought we were in prison for a second there. That was good in the hood. As they're handling this, it's going to be fights on multiple fronts. Outsiders.
That's the game of the
I really am enjoying Outsiders.
Me too. Flit is a beast, isn't he?
Yeah, Flit is...
Hang on. Hang on. What's happened there?
Lads. The first one was...
Were they getting spammed as well, or naded?
They got slowed by the nade, and then Stadodo jumped to safety and then dropped back into it. So, didn't go very well at all. But that's probably the story of the tournament for FTW.
HooXi's fired up, though. 16, potentially 17 kills to his name. I dare say he's got it. One more shot. Oh, Hunter, come on. But there we have it. 15-5, series points.
A coach's dream.
Not too much to get excited about here, but if FTW start pulling a few rounds back, you never know. There's the grenade. So yeah, the grenade combo coming through.
Hello.
Slows him right down.
So he jumps out of the way, and then
He goes back in for more. He's like,
Yes.
ah, you know what?
actually,
I can't be all of it.
if we get out of here quicker, we can prep for tomorrow's game.
Yeah. Oh well. There and then. Two players limping in towards the cave, and HooXi will buy himself some time just to reposition, maybe even push towards the smoke. As Arrows does say, might time him here. Great positioning. Really enjoyed that.
A great showing for G2 with a couple of things that the VOD review should probably help them out with going forward. But that's the day at office that everybody loves. You come in, you get it done 2-0, you go home.
Down and lower. Shots connecting. Twist hits the head, and HooXi's got all the util, so that's a massive trade back to keep kill in a 4-on-3 because JKS is on the elbow on the corner. Rangers jumps into him essentially. He thought it was clear after killing Monacy.
HooXi is coming to try and take it off of him, and he will. Gets that AWP out right at the end.
Massive.
Honestly, for G2, that's a nice little bonus, right? Just denying that AWP save means...
Eco flashing HooXi. He's going to drop spawn with this. Oh, Brokey forced to fire, and he can't get behind cover. He is so damn blind, and HooXi will capitalize. Nico now
Going to give way to the 4v4, and now G2 are going into a stack out at long. Knives are out. They were not ready for these sorts of numbers. This A bomb site is about to get tested in a very real way, and they're failing on every level of the curriculum right now.
need to respect that smoke if they don't want to. They could flash through. They will. They chase him down. Lovely hunt for HooXi. Flash over the top, and they're just going to run it into the site.
Hell yeah, they are. Rain doing everything he can. They're trying to set up his teammate over at short with a flash. That will leave Monacy to hold down the long side, but both ends of this little... I need a bit of a helping hand here. They're already moving up into the site, and the nades have really done a number on them before they even make it in. Two players down. Rop's trying to pick up the pace to come in on a backstab all the way up cap, but his teammates are getting decimated in the meantime. And so unless he can 1v5, it's done. G2
Wow.
Steel Dust 2 away at 16-7. Open fight. And then they'll just sit out and wait for you to come to them, knowing that they're not under any pressure. And so they get this one past FaZe, really down to the final few seconds of a round. This is the ultimate test of it. HooXi late lobby flank getting activated, but with Hunter dead in main, HooXi now having to do this all alone. They peek him together. A double AWP now to G2. They've been able to grab another one of those. Not ideal, but HooXi's going to make it work. Twist's dead, no
Seconds at least, so we can trade out kills off their contact, but they just go waltzing into the A site. 20 seconds is pretty close short, but they could have done with 10 less and slotted. Rain putting him down very low. Nico escapes through the smoke. HooXi even catches Brokey on this A play, and they were setting up ramp util. They now need to turn around. And I am very scared all of a sudden for FaZe.
Yeah, just to reiterate that point one more time, man. Like, FaZe 8 wins in a row on Nuke.
20 out.
But I don't know, this was a bit of a reach. It's going to leave FaZe with absolutely nothing. No money in this next round. Just going to have to take an eco, give 14 to G2, and then they've got to hope for 11 rounds straight if they want to win this in regulation.
This has got to feel so good for HooXi, right? Not just because he's improving individually, but the pieces he's got around him as well to make this happen, to trust in the calls. You can see how hyped he was getting in the first half over his teammates winning rounds. So happy he has these pieces available, and they are putting FaZe to...
Oh yeah, go back to it. Go back to it till FaZe can fix it. Till they have a solution to this problem, because right now they don't. Or everyone else has tried and failed and lose this bomb. Still going to hang around, still going to wait and see if Brokey really tries to push this, and Brokey will, giving HooXi that kill. Still, he's tasked with what was a one more. Hunter breaks open the A site. Monacy's AWP brings out with another, and HooXi's going to get activated down at lower. Rops now for this first volley of util to go out, and now they look to move in. Flashes
So
to complement
blind.
it, and Twist hung out to dry. Carrigan, oh dear, they're all around him. They've G2 do it, 2-0, and a 4-0 placing up in the group. They've got this chance to go flawless now. FaZe, their fate is still hanging in the balance. They've got to beat big tomorrow.
This arch position being wrapped in by HooXi should allow a decent kill to come through, effective and efficient, and the opening kill for him in this matchup is drawn as
leaving a single lurk out towards that logs position. Fame being naded down, even double. That's going to deal with him completely.
this is to his demise.
Blitz doing his best to try and bring the numbers back, but just not to be.
Engagements. I want to lose towards the half-court round in this one, but flashes are so well timed, leaving HooXi a nice double. Nico with one of his own, and
Really strong and keeping that tempo up.
Well, including the TK, Outsiders have gained 4 frags so far in this. Nico with his 15th kill of the game, challenging m0NESY and usurping m0NESY recently to get the kill leader on the board. HooXi walks out the long control, Fame down, Norbert. Another dry face, shoulder was peeked out there. He knows that the man's up the position. HooXi expecting no flash, and again, they'll lose the fight for it. They have
Couple of players over. This is a good read from G2.
smoke to the cross and coffins. 2 players on their way back up. HooXi fall back behind those smokes, put the nades up. The damage of the Molotov actually gets one. The nade gets a second. HooXi allowed back into the B site. Incendiary sent down as HooXi sees the head. Now aware of one. Is he aware of that second man? Oh, that nade catches one. Charge their way forward into the hands of the SMG, and the flashbangs might catch Kicker off guard. That's one back, but so much more to gain.
Norbert taking this duel, aggressive down from the bottom of ramp, even getting wrapped in towards the side. James posted up with that AWP. HooXi thinking about trying to at least take a jiggle in towards that cave position. James has found himself in a very aggressive angle with the AWP, but does get baited, and HooXi fires it.
Not ideal there with the AWP shot missing. And HooXi being allowed a double for it. Flit at least finds Hunter back for Fame to deny this whole round. He creeps in slowly, but HooXi's now on the bomb site.
HooXi comes back in, and Fame actually gets dropped, and now the CTs have got a
1 damage on the JKS and Nico at 11 and 48 HP respectively. HooXi finally chimes in on 1 player. Kicker will fall, 4 on 4. Norbert leaning in. It's going to be a very quick retake attempt. Have got Fame up close and personal as one thing comes in. As Norbert is jump facing for information, hoping to get a kill on somebody. Flashbang in, HooXi, perfect timing.
Gotta get at least one out of this one. Nico not quite getting that kill with the dig, and now being tagged up. HooXi at least finds one with a 5-7.
Rifle right in front of him, so tantalizing, but needs to land a frag on Kicker. Half-bought pistols, one of the previous round. Outsiders, fast play in as well. HooXi is not going to get over on the first kill.
Press down from Donut. They're going to bring more rotates over towards B now.
HooXi flashed in to cave, sprays a little bit awkward, gets away with the first man. Flip, JKS playing behind the wall of smoke set up by the 2 side, finds an angle above it, sprays through on Fame, but Fame wins out the fight. The nade from HooXi takes it back to evens and does damage to James in the back. The same Norbert swings out the edge of the smoke. That HooXi has found a new angle to play with.
It's over the top of that Donut smoke.
Oh, there's m0NESY with his AWP, fragging back. Kicker responds, tries to keep things manageable, but it's a 4-on-2 for G2 at the moment. Outsiders, a clutch for him to make happen, swinging out. Caught off by HooXi with 1 bullet. It's a 19-16 scoreline for G2. A 2-0 overall in the series as they make it a flat 5-0, 10-0 in maps in the group stage for ESL Pro League.
Situations, but they are.
Oh, HooXi's dead here.
You say that. You say that. He's looked back, and even HooXi can kill with a FAMAS of all of them. I remember saying that with HooXi on the desk as we made him make a prediction. Speaking of HooXi, he'll start with 1, but Electronic, oh my goodness, good shot back on the Deagle. As Perfecto goes down to 17, 2-on-2, but HooXi's managed to go forward and get an AK. Avoids the flash, they would have heard him on that though. Simple, he knows he's in spawn. It doesn't matter because HooXi's got the 1 in his name today, and he steps up to take down Simple 5-3.
Okay, well, handling that one. That is a full eco.
Long, changing his angle above on the pick position, uses the telephone pole, and takes down SDY, so it will leave Simple with 23 HP to try and go after him. And it's going to be a difficult task. It's set them off inside the tunnels. No one's going this way, so this is going to be a flank. This is going to be a pinch. Simple needs to be fully cognizant of this, because here he comes, and now they've got to hurry into the site because behind it, they're going to get shut down, and HooXi's horny. He's got 2 from the the closet, and it's going to be 10-8.
Ai-Hu, I think they call him in China.
Ai-Hu, all right. Yeah.
So, big one there from HooXi. Now, that is actually quite a massive round to win. I didn't think NAVI were going to go for that. I thought once they had lost control of the B side, they weren't going to consider it. But the response time, they pushed out the long doors. They quickly wrapped over and made sure that Nico couldn't get away. He'd had some good traction there.
Him down here. Those Molotovs are too staggered, too far apart, and as well in time, which means the duration means he can slide back up, but HooXi's ready for that. Nails the shot. Electronic takes out Nico. Player there, and with that push, they're not aware, now they are, that there's going to be T's pouring out from the hall. So good find from HooXi to get on the board.
Down towards mid. Nico in his spot just to hit the 1 taps, but all he did was get the 1.
Forced off already by Flames. Bits on 1 HP. He's dead. Fart in his general direction, and he's going to go down just from the stench of it. HooXi's going to be the one to come around and find him to take the kill, so it's the man advantage already for G2.
Visions. P250 Visions, in case there were any skintrepreneurs at home who were interested in getting themselves one of these bad boys.
HooXi's vision right now is about to take him down. And HooXi vision is always 20/20, Chad. Let's do why waiting it and waiting it out. He's got a hold for sound fuse. Electronic, no, that's all wrong. He looked away expecting nades. He needed to get the call from his teammate. SDY didn't make it. HooXi, though, he might make it awkward for Electronic. That Tech 9 is staring it, running it, and gunning it. There we go. gigachad plays. But Simple's had enough. Doesn't even shoot the first guy. He's like, hey, we found something useful for Mo to do, everyone. That's pretty impressive. That's why you watch Pro League, because we come up with some brilliant stuff. HooXi already countering the rotation through CT, fully up to the task. He gets 3. Big money, honey, because they'll farm that with the MP9 and JKS to sort of anchor off their aggression, and then HooXi to try and manage it all. Speaking of HooXi, he's boosted right now. Man on stilts. Go gadget, HooXi lags. He's got Electronic down with it. Goes down late is good. This isn't bad at all. HooXi's just getting all of the positions right now elevated once more. Bit Simple though, gonna collect it. Bit finds the booster.
The site, he needs to start deploying these. If they just run in, they're gonna lose the site here.
Yep, they are. They've overthought it. Oh, but HooXi through the smoke. He does get back in time, and that's why you pay for Prime. It's a charge.
There's so many bodies here. Perfecto, in between the thick of it, goes down. HooXi gets one and done.
That's a huge save, though, because
they're coming in.
Oh, man. Get saved, HooXi. All right, misses smoke, hit the shots. Doesn't matter. It's looking like it might be that point.
Flash. A little bit unlucky there for NAVI not to be able to hit those shots. And oh, okay. So he's just moved his crosshair a little bit there. That's all right. That's something he can work on in the VOD review. But if it's
shot, but Simple's hit crazier ones.
I got 9 bullets, so he's going to have to hit some crispy taps. Yep, there's the first.
Clutching is like riding a bike for him, Chad. Into the pit. Oh, he hit Hunter there. He didn't get the kill, but he hit Hunter. HooXi, he knows he's going to be coming close. 12 HP. This is a one-shot deal, but he's waiting. He's waiting to get closer. Tries to bait it. He was so right, but so wrong on the shot. HooXi gets the final kill, and it's a tie series.
And it should only be about 40 seconds until we get into the action. HooXi!
He's got one entering on the side. Good self-smoke. HooXi can actually use this to his advantage. They have no way of getting through. They have to guess where he is. And SDY reloading. An Electronic in the corner. That's going to let Hunter come in, who spots the gun, waiting for the off angle. And now suddenly SDY's in trouble. Nade's going to go his direction. They jump up over and take him down.
That is massive from HooXi. The delay, now the kills, now everybody's here. The response time from G2, immaculate work, but Bit hasn't been accounted for until now. JKS sits him on the arse. It's just Perfecto in the apartment. He's dead too. A clean sweep. Tidy stuff there from G2, and the response. They dropped 2 players into the underpass. The pressure came on towards B. HooXi's survival, wide-eyed, he can't bloody believe it.
No, and that was a great smoke because it cuts off all the angles. It lets him get out of the nade area, the jail, where you're basically stuck in there with just everything being thrown at you, and he just waits.
They're screaming for assistance just yet, G2. NAVI have a lot of space, and this opener right here, oh, HooXi's got the first.
Yeah, blinded it, but he had the shot before that animated.
Of 4 kills. So that shows you just how easy these rounds have been for G2. Or maybe not how easy, but how Ollie's listening.
Ollie.
If we do have some, here it is from HooXi. So this is...
I think he just lines up toward the bomb, right? He's just going for default. And the gun barrel showed. Hunter called that he was at the end of triple. Molly and a flash close. HooXi trying to find shots, can't do it. Tag to 31. Lineup. He's got the first. SDY falls. It's hit Perfecto. But Simple trying to do something with it. Couldn't find the shot at jungle. SDY is going to get Nico. They have a chance back in this. Low HP, though. 26 and 21. And SDY is done. It's HooXi that gets the kill. All on the Perfecto, and he's out of it as well. 10-5 at half, Chad. And this nade, that's what happens. Which is why I probably should just... Sundive. Oh, we got 2. You're right. His position was solid. Simple's got HooXi back, but not before he got at least 1. But
being thrown. He needs to flash away the orb. He's doing that here. Simple full blind, nearly gets it.
The problem is, though, they fully blinded everybody else. HooXi doubles up at the right time on the op. He's going to try desperately to work his way back toward the site, but the flank is in, and it's HooXi to shut it down fittingly. 16-9. It's NAVI gone, and G2 are moving on. You got to love that.
For the blind, here's the vision, Matthew. HooXi has stepped up in the final round to confirm things and get it done. That is massive. Vitality versus G2 tomorrow in the semis. Total up in B, looking good for this hold.
And just the one HE grenade as well, so not going to be that much of a slowdown. He's not even going to try and use it here. HooXi already tagged up, trying to get down to low ground with the tech 9, and he just runs him down. Not worth it.
Look at all the room they have, Anders. They're going to do a B-split right now. Modesty is going to have to drop back. That's a huge shot. Now Short can activate. Dupree's next. They spotted him out. Just need to make the kill, and they do. Sharp from HooXi as well, and they're in. Might have to be a Vitality save.
Or his teammates can scale up behind him. Otherwise, if he just stands there and is like, oh, I'm looking for Cyber, I'm going to stand still for a long time, well, that creates a lot of space for the CTs to play around all of a sudden.
That's a huge kill. The second. HooXi
on the tail end.
That is massive. That is massive work right there. That means so much for this next round of play.
Something else that's not even close to possible right now for Vitality, but if they're having trouble with Apex over in this hallway, something else they could have done, and maybe is he ever going to get vision to try and do this? We'll find out right now. They're not slowing it down, and he's going to call it, yep. I'm in trouble. There's one flashbang. More certainly raining in. Smokes all around, and HooXi on that deep swing into the bomb side, and he takes the head off Dupree, and that's another save for Vitality before the
rotation. There's no rotation possible. The scaling of this is key. HooXi jumps out the window and then runs straight past those two pillars to close down the distance, because they're either going to throw that smoke or the one closer to the van, and then
now HooXi on his own, hoping to do maybe a tiny bit more damage. He's looking to find Cyber, and he will at the very least do that, but it's a 13-7 scoreline. Now you want to be careful still. HooXi sneaking in, the timing is so good. Catching Cyber, and now Mega's the only one with any real health left.
That first map must have been a little bit off, right? Because they didn't seem like they had a very good idea on the CT side, G2, of Mirage, what they even wanted to do.
They were behind it, only about 28 seconds left. They're already getting flanked down through middle, so yeah, got shot in the back. The bomb is on the ground. This is a great opening, but I don't think it'll work for Vitality. For 50 seconds of the clock, he's got one smoke, and this is clearly going to be a B hit.
He might want to start lobbing some util out now just to soften up a bit of damage. We'll stall them. They're going to come through.
Oh, yeah, they're trying. HooXi, though, the smoke actually a little bit early, but it was absolutely perfect. He's out of bullets, though. And he's going to keep going. Oh, it's a beautiful defense. An ace to close out the round with. That's going to get G2 fired up.
Now, HooXi's loving the moment right there. Why not? X-Star's not believing it. That was a beautiful little sequence. Even JKS with a smile on his face. That is a gun round. He just stole the gun round out single-handedly here. Nico was along for the ride. Thanks. Give me your FAMAS. I'll take all the bullets. It's HooXi's world, and no one's getting into B.
Check it out. He drops the one, picks up the other one. Absolute gigachad.
Oh, no. Dear. Here's the reaction. He loved that one.
He's low on health, but he's hitting some bangers of his own. Double kill, and they try to walk across here, but so low on health already. 10 seconds about on the clock, and a nice fight. HooXi there.
It's a different smoke that's been thrown out for Vitality to get control. They just dissipated right in front of Zywa, who gets bowled over. Great work from HooXi. Now just gets one back in exchange.
Yeah, he's looking right around it. I wonder if they even know. Nico does have a pop flash ready and right over the smoke. HooXi up there. That's a nice kill, but Zywa, I can't believe he nearly had the transfer up, but HooXi's still going to find him.
Having a life game. He is having so much impact here, right? This gap in the smoke, I don't know if they're intentionally misthrowing this smoke the same way twice, but HooXi capitalized on it with two massive kills.
Especially also tactically could deliver a lot. Here we go, up Banana. You talked about it earlier, maybe try and be a little bit more aggressive. They didn't quite throw the smoke this time. They're just trying to fight it out. This is a classic excuse, but...
one of the best.
I mean, we've seen people before. We see Modesty on in out Molotov on top of him. He's going to be forced to relocate into the flashbang while all this is going on, but HooXi, he's still there. That submachine gun up close and personal. He's finally going to be going down. And
had ace of the year. 100% ace of the year. There's no doubt about it, Anders.
Oh, man, that's a call to make.
Don't worry about Romps as one. Over there in Katowice, they're off the balcony. The USPs. So Apex has to do a lot here.
Yeah, trying to really flex that weapon, but unfortunately he's lost out there.
5.
Okay, that's a good number. Ooh. Shut down before he even got a shot.
There's the M4, Anders. I found it.
Nice. Alone. Oh, but he's forced out with the Molotov. That's a great grenade. And HooXi, he'll find that critical kill in the back, and the bomb plant is theirs. Nico without making any mistakes at all.
That's the first one.
Oh, wow. That's a way to get started. HooXi going to be taking down Spinks. His 20th kill. And Monacy leading the board with 27 and 11. A little bit further back. Apex, he's got the right idea. Does he see the gun barrel?
Oh, no.
The other way. HooXi just too quick this time.
And two who are going to be sleeping rough tonight.
Yeah, they really will. This is the kind of thing you're going to remember for a long time. But you can see it on their faces too. Oh, that is so rough. They played a beautiful Inferno, and then they somehow just could not close it out.
You got to give props to the players like Monacy, who stepped up massively here. He was having a scorcher.